next positive story comes to us from the BBC. The BBC did an analysis on the demographics and the traffic of individuals going into the comic book shops in the UK. And what they have found is that there's a ever increasing number of Gen Z and Gen Alpha going into comic shops and patronizing comic book shops in ever increasing numbers. For the past 20, 30 years, the demographic of people going into comic shops skewed older. You're talking Gen X, you're talking millennial, and that group was getting smaller and smaller because experts theorized that more and more people in younger demographics were either A, not interested in comics, and B, if they were interested in comics, they were consuming that material digitally. It now seems that that trend is reversing, and I don't think it's just in the UK. There have been quite a few stories about how younger generations are trying to pull back from the time they spend in digital spaces to spend more time in analog spaces. So, if you couple that generational desire with the popularity of comic book related materials based on films, based on TV shows, based on video games, we could be seeing a situation where younger and younger people are A, more interested in comics because the stigma against comics is not really present anymore in the way it was back in the late 1900s. And two, they don't necessarily always want to consume those comics on their phones or on their computers. They want a print comic. They want to go into a comic book shop.